Seattle Showgal here with Eef Barzelay from Clem Snide.
Yes.
The lead singer, songwriter. Yeah, so how's your tour been going?
It's been going pretty good so far.
Yeah?
So far, so good. Yeah, you know, we did some shows in the Midwest.
Oh yeah?
And it's been good. Yeah, it's been fun.
How much longer do you have?
Not too much. We had like another week and a half or something.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of this tour?
Yeah, good question. Purpose of any of these tours, really, I'm not so sure. Well, you know, we have a record out, a new record, our seventh full length. It's called The Meat of Life.
It's very good.
And, thank you. And it came out at the end of February, so this is, you know, record comes out, you gotta do a tour. It's a package deal. That's how it works.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, so we're doing it. Doing our thing.
So yeah, let's talk about your new record. How do you feel about it? Is it everything you hoped it'd be?
I like it, you know, I do. For me, it's like when I make a record, like making the record is intense and experience with it, and then once the record's done, like before it comes out, I'll spend like a lot of time with it and just kind of listen to it. I've come a love affair with it, and then once it comes out, then the affair is kind of over, and I don't really listen to it anymore.
Oh really?
I mean, I'll go back and listen every now and again for stuff, but not so much anymore. So, but Meat of Life, yeah, I think it came out good. You know, that's pretty much how I imagined it would come out, and it became even better than I imagined.
Cool. So I guess since you said that you don't really listen to your records after a certain amount of time, do you think each record kind of builds on itself, or is it completely different?
I mean, I suppose they do build on themselves to a certain extent. Yeah, each one's different. Each one's just a culmination of circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Both artistically and logistically. And that's kind of how a record ends up. And I always kind of accepted what it was. You know, I never went back and said, "Oh, that record didn't come out so good like I thought. Let's start again." Like I never did that. I just, however it came out, I said, "Well, that's just how it's supposed to be." So, and yeah, certainly looking back at it, there's stuff that like we could have done better, done different, but that's life.
That's true.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. So I guess like each record, like if you looked back at it and you thought you wanted to do something differently, do you change that when you're making a new record?
Kind of, yeah. I'd like and just do it different live. You know, try to kind of refashion the song in such a way that it feels good to play. A lot of the early Clem Snide stuff wasn't a whole lot of fun to play.
Really?
Yeah, it's gotten a lot more fun to play because it was more. It was just it didn't have like much. It didn't have any kind of a pocket to it. You know, it was very like. It was very quiet and just it was for a lot of technical reasons. It was difficult to play in these kind of clubs and it wasn't that much fun. Like the way it is now, it's a lot more fun to play, I think, for me. So to take like the older songs and make them a little gooier and a little bouncier is cool. Yeah.
That's cool. I know your band has kind of been through like a lot of changes over the almost over 10 years that you've kind of been together. So like, how does each change kind of influence your music, or does it at all? It's like the lineup and everything.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly. You know, like I said, it's just trying to keep it going. You know, and just kind of adapting to circumstances. And when you do it at this level, I mean, I've known, like, I've talked to dudes in bands like Centromatic. I don't know if you know that band, Centromatic. They've been playing for 10 years, same 5 guys, and Will Johnson, the leader, the sort of singer-songwriter, like, he kind of ekes out a living at it, but the other four guys still have jobs, but are still able to tour fairly regularly. And it's the same guys, been doing it for 10 years, still working their job like that.
That's amazing.
Clem Snide was not able to really pull that off. You know, it's like, I mean, it's hard, like, if you have a job and you're trying to tour, and then, but you're not making that much money touring, so do you quit your job, or do you know, you have to have some job that lets you go.
Right, definitely.
It's tricky to navigate all that. And, you know, and with Clem Snide, it was like, after, like, 5 years of doing it, some people just couldn't do it anymore, you know, for whatever reason. So, yeah, so people come and go, but yeah, I've just managed to kind of keep it going somehow.
Who's your current lineup?
Well, right now I got Brendan Fitzpatrick on the bass. And he's been playing in Clem Snide for a long time, since like 2003 pretty much. And Martin on the drums. Ben Martin's been playing in Clem Snide for 5 or 6 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's been in the same band for a while.
Right.
It's not like it's always these different people kind of coming and going. And then we got Chris from Hella Goats who's playing guitar with us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So
is that a temporary thing, or is he going to be doing that for a while?
you know, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, we're very happy to have him doing it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's.
So speaking of other jobs, is this something you do full-time, being a musician, or do you have other jobs that you kind of do?
Well, yeah, I don't have a regular job. I haven't worked a regular job in almost 10 years. But I don't. Yeah, I've worked on movies. You know, that's kind of been
Yeah, I think I read about that.
keeping me going more than like making records and touring on this level is. You know, it's not very lucrative. It's just not a lot of money involved. But you know, we figured out we're doing it like on the cheap, so I can scrape a little money out of it. I mean, we just figured out how to do it. We do it well. Just, you know, that we can do it at this level. High school, you know, I knew I wanted to do it more than anything. But you know, it's tough. I mean, in a way, I wish I didn't have to do it for a living. I wish that, I don't know, that someone just gave me money so I wouldn't have to worry about me. I know that that's like unrealistic to only wish for that, but it never feels like work, you know. So,
That's always good.
So it's, yeah. But there's a lot of heartache, you know. And there's definitely been some really sad, you know, like playing somewhere in Michigan in like November, and it's like nobody's there, and then you're driving in the rain to stay at some like Ramada Inn, you know. And it's, you know, it's definitely some like lonesome kind of quality, but I don't mind it so much.
So what keeps you going through those hard times? It seems like there's a lot of them.
My love of Jesus Christ sustains me. Sorry. What's you know, I don't know. I just I mean, partly it's like I can't really do anything else. You know, like if when I was coming up, you know, my older authority figures advised me to have something to fall back on, you know, in case it doesn't work out. And I was like, what? What was that? What are you talking about? I'm like, you know. So I didn't really go to college, barely graduated high school. I just sort of turned my back on any sort of practical skills in that respect. And I mean, I've done all kinds of stuff, worked on other jobs. That's going to keep going.